going to Minmus, I promise. Okay, close the alarm and unpause. In about 30 seconds, I need to start my burn. We're going to start at 225, right when it says to. Speed up a little bit. Now we'll do it at 26. There we go. And I think we can physics warp here. Yeah, 4 times physics warp. A little bit of bending there, but seems to be okay. Probably could have F5 to save, but hey. Turn off the physics warp for a second to realign our aim. Let's go up to 3 times physics warp this time. Yeah, I think we're going to do this entire burn. Even though we're at about half of our fuel. Or under half of our fuel. Oh, I know what it is. This guy's a bigger fuel tank than they are. Which is okay, actually. Yeah, we can reconnoiter things when the time comes here. We're fine. Okay, turning off. Yeah, because he can give up a lot of his fuel to them. If he fails in order to make them succeed, that's a win as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I have no antennae on these guys, so there's no transmitting. There's no giving up. There's no giving up on this mission and just saying, oh, we'll just transmit it and go home. If they don't return to Kerbin... I don't know why I'm being so precise with this maneuver node. Okay. See, we're basically we're actually past the ascending node, which is hilarious. So we want to burn south, which is, I believe, the opposite way from where I'm going. Yes, it is. And this isn't going to fix the problem, but it will make it a little bit better when we get there. Sucks that we have to do it now, but it's not much we can do. It's also pushing it towards our... encounter point, which is good. And it looks like we're missing out on Minmus, which is a little annoying. Nope, other way. Other way. We want to go this way. Whoop! There's our encounter. "60 meters per second. That's worth it. And if we're still in the sun... Oh yeah, we're still in the sun. We can actually do this burn now. Hopefully we'll be a little bit less than 60 meters per second. This is nothing close to what I want. There's that. Now we're gonna burn like yeah. Burning very slowly towards Kerbin. Okay, that's good enough for me. How much fuel do these guys have in them? Yeah, that's not enough to make it. So we need to turn off balance all. We need to go out of this guy and out of this guy. And these guys are balanced. They have the bare minimum that I think they need to be able to land and get back. Sadly, that doesn't include that does not include landing or like deorbiting or whatever you want to call it. Reaching orbit. So I think actually I hate to do it, but I'm gonna scrap this part of the mission and we're gonna come back into Kerbin and land these guys one by one like I said I was gonna do before. I just don't think we have the Delta V. Let's go ahead and head out there. What is... oh. Don't care about that maneuver node. Yeah, there goes Minmus. Do here is we are going to let's see, what's our periapsis? Our periapsis is 78. So what we're going to do is we're going to burn retrograde, which is the other direction. We're going to burn retrograde here. Whoa. Until our periapsis is about 7. We're going to go back to balancing all of our fuel. And turn off the transfer out on these guys. And just by touching that, I caused my periapsis to go too low. So let me rotate him around again. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put our periapsis... Come on. Put our periapsis at, say, 10. Positive 10 kilometers here. Okay. Then we're going to drop a probe. And then we're going to make sure he has sunlight. He does. Okay, now we're going to make our periapsis 20. And we're going to drop a probe. And we're going to make our periapsis 30. We're going to drop a probe. We're going to make our periapsis 40. Drop a probe. We're going to make it 50. Oops. Yeah, we keep getting lighter and lighter. We're going to make it 50. We're going to drop this last probe. And then we're going to flip around and we're going to make it 60. Actually, whoa, it's already... Come on. get back over there. It already went above 80. We're going to make it 60. And then we're going to set up periapsis alarms for all of these guys and then make sure that they're far enough apart from each other. Okay, we're back. I have... yeah, we've got... There's only a couple minutes between these. 5 minutes, which isn't enough. And there's only another 5 or so minutes. See, these are all too close to each other. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to... See, but there's a decent amount of time between these. I think what I'm going to do here is... I'm going to jump to ship. Okay, let's activate his engine. And I want him to land sooner. So let's burn towards Kerbin. Or do we want to burn retrograde? I think retrograde will make it sooner. Didn't change it at all. There we go. There we go. That's better. So I want to aim at Kerbin to slow it down. So I'm going to do... This is now... what is that? 9 minutes. That's not very much. Let's actually go to him. Jump to ship. There we go. That's 10 minutes apart. Should be enough. So now this is 13 minutes. This is 20 minutes. And then this is 20 minutes. So I think we're good. I think we're good. I think 10 minutes is plenty of time, I think, to get these in. Let's hit F5. And let's just watch this guy. Let's put his gear down. Why not? Let's activate his engine if it needs it. It does. Okay, and let's go into free mode. And head on in. Okay, we're obviously coming in a lot faster than we thought we would, but no big deal. Now what we're going to do is, wherever he's going to land, it kind of looks like it might be water. We are going to, whatever he lands on, if the other guys seem like they're going to land on the same thing, which this guy looks like, yeah, it's definitely going to be water. So he's going to get the water credit, I guess you'll call it. And then once he gets the goo and the science credit for the water, the next guy who heads for water, unless he happens to land on this land here, which is very seriously doubtful. Unless the next guy who's going to land on the water... See, I think this is one of our other ships. It's a little crazy. Yeah, unless the next guy who comes in is going to land on water, then I'm going to do it in the air. And if the third guy looks like he's going to land on water, I'll try to do it in higher atmosphere. Yeah, this is one of the guys whose parachutes I had opened ahead of time, which is always fun. And this is also a test because I'm not 100% positive that this thing won't break when it lands. So we'll let the parachute bring us down. See, and I'm a little bit afraid that this guy's going to take too long to reach the ground because his parachute is enabled. So we've got 6 minutes. When we get down to 750 meters, I will slow time down. Okay, time to speed back up. We got 5 minutes before the next one. I'm a little worried about those ones that have 10 minutes apart. But hopefully not all of their parachutes will open. And the alarms are a little bit ahead of time, so that's not a big deal. I can turn off deleting the alarms automatically. Sweet. Okay. Observe the material bay. Keep it. And observe the goo. And keep it. We are in Kerbin's water. Let's go ahead and recover this guy. Actually, let's leave him. We're still in physics warp. That's pretty funny. Okay, let's jump to this guy. And he is coming down. His parachute has not been kicked off yet. Let's go ahead and activate his engine automatically. Let's go ahead and delete his alarm. And then bring him in. See, I would love, and I might try it. Put his gear down. Why not? I might try to parachute him in over this peninsula here. But it looks like we're going to be too high up in the air. Yeah, see, I've activated the chute, and it's not even coming out yet. We'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Feels like the chute should have deployed. Oh, there we go. Yeah, with the cloud deck, I can't quite see. Yeah, we're going to be over water. Easily. Okay, that means we're going to observe. Yeah, there's nothing out here but water. So observe the materials bay. And observe the mystery goo. And keep that data and keep that data. Looks like we've already had goo from the air data before. Yeah, that's got to be Minmus. That can't be the ships behind us. They're way too small to show up. Okay, let's crank up time. When we get to 750, I will slow time back down. Now we'll speed it back up. And we are getting science. We're just not getting as much as we would have had we gone to Minmus, which is a shame. A bigger shame would be if all these guys end up in the water. Okay, let's recover him. Oh no, we're not recovering these guys. We are jumping to him. And I seriously don't think I have any choice over where these guys go. I mean, I guess I can look on the map mode. I can try to aim him at... Like, if I burn towards, or this way on my orbit, can I really affect it any? Probably need to activate my engine. Let's try it here. I can. He has no control whatsoever. That is pretty funny. I'm going to cheat here. Oh, there we go. Didn't even need to cheat. Let's try this again. Yeah, because of the mystery goo. Or the parachute, actually, making him off-centered enough. I'm just burning slowly enough that I can keep control. I can definitely choose kind of where he's going to land. Yeah, he's going to actually come fairly close to Kerbal Space Center here. Yeah, he should definitely come in over the land now. So, let's watch him. 2 minutes to the alarm. I probably should have deleted that alarm. Yeah, we're coming in a lot hotter than the other ships did. Not a big deal. Okay, let's... This looks like it's probably going to be Highlands. Ooh, maybe we'll get a credit for a mountain. How awesome would that be? I'm actually going to wait on the parachute. Where is my parachute? Okay, it's behind, which is good. Because I have yet to get a mountain reading. Oh, we can see the trees. Coming down fast. Why not? We have 4 minutes before the next alarm. That's why I'm waiting so long, because I wanna when I've only got 10 minutes. Okay, and when we get to 2,000, I think, or actually, wait. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea if this is going to be mountains or not. But we can find out in a minute. We've got 3 minutes before the next probe alarm, but those happen pretty far out in space, so I think we're going to be fine on all of these. Yeah, I should have, instead of vessel display, I should have surface display. Altitude over the terrain, 80 meters. I'll land in a tree. It'd be awesome if there was sound effects for that. Don't blow up when you land. Nice. Okay, observe the materials bay. From Kerbin's Highlands. Let's go ahead and keep that data. And observe the mystery goo here. 3 science. Hey, it's worth more than something, I don't know. Keep the data. And we're not recovering. We are jumping to this guy. Ah, that's interesting. This guy, yeah, he has a mystery goo and a thing. His engine is obviously... Yeah, he's going to definitely be coming in the water. I could actually possibly try to aim him at the desert. He probably, of all the ships, has the most control. Because he's the biggest. Although his goo container is definitely off-center. I don't think we're gonna have enough juice to bring him down in the desert. And it's gonna burn all his fuel. Why not? A moon encounter. That was kind of funny. If we're lucky, maybe. He'll probably end up in the water. Actually, I should be going north now. Is this north? Oh, of course it's not north. This is south. Yeah, see, that's going to get me right over that. I think that's perfect. I hope it's perfect, because we're out of fuel. And the planet will rotate a little bit, too. So we're either going to get the desert or these mountains, both of which will be awesome. Okay. Let's go into free mode. Oh, yeah, close the alarm. Yeah. Oh, it looks like we're going to be short of those mountains. Oh, maybe not. This is going to be harsh, though, because we are going to smack into the atmosphere. We're going, how fast are we going? 3,000 meters per second. And we're coming down fairly straight. Let's get our... I guess it's not going to matter. Oh, yeah, this is scary. This is kind of scary. I have never come in so fast that I couldn't slow down. And it looks like that we missed the mountains, sadly. But the desert's good. There's nothing wrong with the desert. Altitude over terrain. When we get down to, say, 2,000, I'm going to hit the space bar here. We've only got 3 minutes. Maybe I'll wait till we're down to about 1,000. There we go. Now we can speed time up. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be in the desert because we see cactuses. Oh, we just missed those mountains. Nice thing is we're going to land on these, which will definitely survive the fall. Although there's a rock right there, which implies maybe mountains. Okay, we've got 2 minutes. Stop rolling. Observe the materials bay. Kerbin's Mountains. Sweet. The reason I like the idea of mountains is they're a smaller target. Observe the mystery goo. 3 science, keep that. Okay. Next ship. This is fun. Okay, now this guy I'm going to aim at the desert. Let's go ahead and activate his engine manually. Oh, it's already activated. He's one of the guys that's already done a little bit of engineering. We are going to aim directly at Kerbin. Not directly at Kerbin, but directly inward on our orbit in the direction of Kerbin. And a little bit north, which is this way. I think right around here somewhere is perfect. And I forgot about that whole flipping around thing. So let's go ahead and... Okay. Inward towards Kerbin and a little bit north. Not too fast. And my phone's ringing. Let me pause the game, and I'll be back. Okay, an hour and change later. I have no idea where I am. I think I just landed in the mountains, and I want to land this guy in the desert, if I remember correctly. So I'm just thrusting ever so slightly to do that. And it looks like, yeah, we should have enough fuel to get that done. I think. One thing I don't want to do is land in the same mountains that the other ship landed in. Or ideally in the water. I think I'm going to cheat upward a little bit. Upward being north, I should say. Which is kind of to the left, actually. Oh, close the alarm. Yeah, we don't care about that alarm. Yeah, I'm going to try to land somewhere in this region right here. That's going to be my goal. But we're out of fuel. I probably should have burned towards Kerbin, but oh well. Doesn't matter now, we're out of fuel. So let's bring our gear down. I said let's bring our gear down. There we go. And watch the show. And we're in the atmosphere. Yeah, see, ideally, we might end up in that water. Still hopeful that we're going to end up over land, but it's not looking too good. Yeah, I'm hoping to land just on this land here. That's looking like we'll probably make it. Altitude over the terrain. Yeah, we're good. Oh yeah, we'll definitely come down on this land. The trick, though, is to not hit the chute until we're definitely over the land. Oh, maybe not. This is going to be... I think we're going to be on shores, which kind of sucks because you can always get a shore reading easily. We've already gotten... Yeah, we're definitely going to be over the land here, but just... Okay, we're 1,000 meters. Let's hit the chute. There we go. Come on down. There's our shadow. Now our shadow's gone. Oh, there it is again. We're at 4 times speed. Yeah. We're not going to delete this alarm, though. We're going to close the alarm and unpause. I'm a little worried about these alarms. Is this the last one and I just didn't realize it? We'll find out in a second here what's going on. And we're on the ground. I did a backflip. 10 points. Observe the materials bay. Is this going to be shores? The water spray has rusted into the samples and some of the electronics are... That's awesome. Keep the data. And observe the mystery goo. The goo accumulates near the water-facing side of the container. Let's go ahead and keep the data. Okay. Now let's jump to this ship. Okay, where's Kerbin? There's Kerbin. Yeah, I think this is the last one. The other ones are just weird leftover alerts or something. I don't know what they are. But okay, what are we doing here? We still don't have a desert, so let's try again for a desert landing, which means we're going to be facing north. Actually, I think we need to activate his engine. So let's again face north. And a little bit towards Kerbin, which is going to be this way. Should probably be right about midway between. I always forget I can't just thrust up. Okay, north and towards Kerbin. And tell you what, you've seen this before, so I will wait until I'll come back when I'm out of fuel. Okay, we're back. I have kind of given us this sort of thing here. I'm hoping that we're going to land somewhere along here. That's goal number 1. I still have a little bit of fuel, so I can fudge it when the time comes, if necessary. If anything, I will probably need to burn north. So, I'm going to put this here, and we are going to watch the show, and this is the last ship. Looks like we're going to be fine. I'm actually burning my engine door. If it's going to make that much of a difference, but hopefully, basically I'm hoping we won't be on the shores. I pulled my chute. Because I want to slow down now, because I want to land somewhere in this area right here. We're almost out of fuel. And we're out of fuel. And the chute is opened, and I see cactuses, which hopefully means we're in a desert. There are cactuses all around us. To me, that means desert. So pretty successful. We got 4 on the land. Actually, 5 on the land, if I remember correctly. Unless we lost one, I don't know. And 1 in the water, and 1 in the air. So, yeah, 4. So good job, guys. You have successfully done something that wasn't in our original plan here. 7.5 science from the desert. And observe the mystery goo from the desert as well. The goo hates it in the desert. And now, let's go ahead and delete this, and let's jump to ship and see what ship this is. Oh, you know what? I turned on those auto sphere of influence alarms. Yeah. Let's go ahead and recover him. We'll just recover. That's 1 from the water. Let's see what we get for that. It's going to be around 10. This whole thing's going to be worth about 60 points. 24, because we got the ship. Okay, so done with that. Let's go ahead and recover them 1 by 1 here. 12 science. Yeah, see, because we're gonna get a lot less science for that. But that's okay. Minmus 5 prober. There's 10 science for that. Minmus 5 prober. 19 science for that. 17 science while flying at Kerbin. So yeah, that was worth a lot more. That's pretty sweet. And recover this guy. 10 science, yeah, nothing more for a vessel flying in Kerbin orbit. But this guy, hopefully we'll get... No, because we never actually reached Minmus orbit. Oh well. So 10.5. Not a bad haul. About 70, 80 science total. Okay, well, I'm going to call that successful. And we are going to go to... Research and development. Now I can research 5 nodes, but we only have 283 science, and these things are worth... Yeah, see, these things are worth 90 each, so I can really only research 3 or 4. And I get 5. So what do I want to do? I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to research any more airplane stuff. I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to not call this successful. I'm going to say this was a failed mission, because we didn't get what we wanted. So we are going to, next episode, revisit our Minmus launcher. We're going to try to get another, maybe 1,000 Delta V into it. Shouldn't be too hard, really, when it comes down to it. I'll play with that, though, and we will, let's see, Minmus 5 program. Let's load him. Yeah, our total Delta V we want... See, this is just a lie, 3,000, because, I mean, we got up to Minmus with this guy, so obviously 3,000 is wrong. But we want to get it up to maybe 4,500 minutes per second. Minutes per second? Meters per second. It's not a time machine. But yeah, that's what we're hoping for. So we're going to try for that, and we will, I'll be back and when that's all done, and I'm 5thHorseman. I forgot my outro. I am 5thHorseman, and I will, as always, talk at you later.